What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about how smart are Canadian high schoolers. We're going to watch a video here today where high school students in Canada are going to answer some general knowledge questions. And I know this is only one school in one part of Canada, but I think this should be honestly, if nothing else, be quite entertaining and give a little glimpse into, maybe the average knowledge and intelligence, maybe, of typical students around Canada. I don't know. And this is honestly, in America, a big concern, a debate almost, that are kids these days less intelligent? Some people in America are pointing to IQ graphs that are showing a declining IQ in the youth of America. And the concern is that kids these days maybe are exposed to so much internet, so much social media, that they're distracted, whereas they might have in the past gone outside and jumped in a leaf pile, enjoyed a mud pit, or gone to the library and read a book about something. Crazy thought, gone to the library or something and read a book. Now they're on their phone, distracted, maybe trolling around on Twitter, maybe on YouTube, which I approve of, so long as it's a Tyler Bucket video. After then it's okay. Otherwise, get to the library. No, but seriously, this is a thought about American youth. And I kind of wonder, is that some kind of discussion that's happening in Canada as well? That kids are distracted, not doing as well in school? There's so much stuff out there now, kind of competing for their attention. The flip side of that would be that kids, young people, are having more opportunity than ever before. They have the whole internet, they have YouTube, and this endless compendium of knowledge, almost overwhelming access to knowledge about anything they could ever want to learn about. Imagine that as a kid, having that. But at the same time, you have all the knowledge you could possibly want and all the distractions. So I don't know, I feel like moving into the future, that's all you can do is we're going to find out how that's affected young people, the advent of all this crazy technology. But not getting too philosophical on you. I think with that being said, let's check out how smart are Canadian high schoolers in this video, answering some general questions.
We're at school, Campbell Collegiate, and there's a stigma going around that high school students aren't the smartest, so today we're going to prove them wrong, so we're going to head in, ask some general knowledge questions to some students, and we'll see how they do.
I like how he said that, actually. It's just like a stigma in America, too, Canada, that high school kids, aren't smart. They're not smart, and it's funny because they're at a stage in their life that they think they are, adults, but once you're, past 25, 35, 45, you look back on high school and you're like, I didn't know anything. Whereas at the time, you probably thought you knew a thing or two. So that makes this a little bit extra entertaining. And that stigma, I think, has existed since time began. Each generation says, oh, the young people today, they just aren't the same. They don't have discipline. So we're going to find out.
All right, let's go.
Oh, boy.
All right, so I'm here with
Jason, Maxim,
Carson Rutledge,
Alan, aka Lenny Boy Ghostwriter,
Ji-yoon,
Logan Gabriel,
JMO,
Marin Rogers,
Mohammed Sheikh,
David
Okay.
Batiste,
Zach.
I am so curious what kind of questions they're going to ask.
Georgia, Haley, and Lamisha.
All right, and on a scale from 1 to 10, 5 being average, how smart would you say you guys are?
not very smart.
Giving a self-rating on your intelligence. They're humble. I like it. Also setting the expectations low. What is this? We're getting a Adobe pop-up. Apologies. Okay, if Americans ask American high schoolers this same question, I would be so entertained by the answers of how smart they think they are.
5, okay.
3,
7.
7, so above average.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
7.5. 6.
3. 3.5.
You're
7.
a 4. Wait, out of 5.
Out of 5.
No, 1 to 10, 5 being average.
Oh no, oh no! They're already not listening to the prompts. This is not a good start. I like their answers though. I don't mind if someone says 7. Like, Canadians, at least in this video, the kids are very humble. Like, 3, 5. I think American high schoolers would pounce on the opportunity to say 8, 9, 10 or something for sure. That's already like a cultural difference I'm observing.
Oh. Can we restart?
All right, I'm gonna ask you a couple quick questions, okay? So we're gonna start off easy. These are just some general knowledge questions, okay?
Okay.
What is our country's capital?
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
What? Wait, that took him a sec.
Country's capital?
That took him a moment, but he got it. But it took him a moment. Is that concerning?
Ottawa.
Quebec.
What?
Ottawa.
What? What? That's not good. Wait, that's not good.
Quebec. Ottawa. Ottawa. Ottawa.
No. No! Wow, that's kind of crazy. If he's not trolling right now. Okay. I mean, Americans don't know the capital of Canada, if that's any consolation, but I think every American kid knows the capital of America. So I'm kind of shocked that you could get all the way to high school in Canada and not know the capital.
Okay.
Ottawa. Ottawa.
Okay.
Ottawa.
Yeah, I think he was just laughing at the question. He wasn't pausing. All right, I think it was just one kid who has a little studying to do. The rest seem to know. But this question is so easy. Like, they should all get this. I gotta say, they should all get this.
Next question. How many sides does a hexagon have?
6.
6.
Yeah?
6.
8.
5. 6. 5. 6.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm not even gonna rip too much on Canada for this one. But maybe this is maybe this is a criticism. This is almost what I would expect from American high schoolers to answer. Like, half of them not know what a hexagon is.
Just guess.
5.
5? Okay.
No.
6.
Not okay.
Final answer?
Yeah.
True.
You know, some people just aren't good at math as well. Although this is like more of a vocabulary at this point, knowing what a hexagon is, but it's math. Some people just aren't good at math. I don't know why. I think I just don't want to believe that some of these kids didn't know what a hexagon is. And I would honestly understand more if an adult didn't know what a hexagon was. But when you're a high schooler, you're taking math. Like all the time, like every year, you're doing math. So you learned about this like very recently, probably. If you're like 40, 50, 60 years old, what's the last time you had to think about a hexagon? Then I would actually understand.
True or false? There are 12 feet in an inch.
No, there are 12 inches in a foot.
No. Wow, nice. He actually kind of got me with that one. I wasn't even paying attention because I was so focused on if they'd get the right answer. He said, are there 12 feet in an inch? So it's a trick question. I think this is going to trick some of them. That could have tricked me.
No.
No. No. That's correct. That's actually the right answer in this case. There's 12 inches in a foot. Not
True.
What the heck? No.
Yes.
False.
True or false? There.
Oh, one of them said yes. I don't blame them even.
What the heck? No.
Yes.
False.
True or false?
I'm actually, I know that Canada uses the metric system for some things and not everything, but I think Canada doesn't use inches and feet too much. I mean, that would make sense because they're even asking the question. So I'm impressed that most of them actually knew that. I bet you some American high schoolers wouldn't know like how many centimeters are in a meter, even though it's all like based on multiples of 10.
There are 12 feet in an inch.
Yeah, true.
True? Okay.
Oh,
True.
oh no.
True.
True?
This is what I expected. Honestly, that's what I expected. That's a tricky. He's pulling tricks out. He's pulling tricks out.
There aren't 12 feet in an inch. There's 12 inches in a feet.
Yeah.
In a foot. Yeah, okay, no.
True or false?
That's false. Yeah,
False?
that's
False?
very false.
Okay. Okay. Which famous scientist invented gravity in 1687? A. Galileo.
Invented What scientist invented gravity? Invented doesn't he mean like discovered?
B. Franz Ferdinand. C. Isaac Newton. D. Albert Einstein.
Like Newton like discovered gravity when that apple hit his head, right? Invented? Who invented gravity? Come on.
None of the above because gravity was not invented. It was discovered by Isaac Newton.
Okay.
Shit, okay.
Nice.
Who invented...
I don't even blame. You know, he's pulling out the trick questions here, which I don't hate because it's more testing their like cognitive awareness. But honestly, they're probably so focused on giving the right answer, they're not like looking for trick ways that the question is worded, trying to trick them. Although he did just do the whole how many feet in an inch trick. So you'd think they'd be on their guard now.
Did gravity in 1687? A. Galileo. B. Franz Ferdinand. C. Isaac Newton. D. Albert Einstein.
Newton. Yeah.
Newton? Okay.
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, the apple.
Isaac Newton.
Newton? Okay.
I don't even care. I think as long as they say Newton, I don't care that it's a trick question.
Isaac Newton.
Final answer?
Yeah. Isn't it like Newton or some shit?
It's multiple choice. I'll give you the choices, okay? A. Galileo. B. Franz Ferdinand. C. Isaac Newton. D. Albert Einstein.
Isaac Newton.
Newton invented gravity?
Yes. Did he not? He did like the thing like that goes back and forth. Do you know what I mean? Like the theory of like the theory of like it's like you have balls and then they go like back and like testicles.
Oh.
Like no. Like what?
No.
Whatever.
So
Oh,
Newton
no.
invented gravity in 1687. Final answer?
Yes.
He did. He invented the thing with the balls. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton invented gravity in 1687. Final answer?
Oh, he didn't invent it, he discovered it.
Okay.
You think he invented it? Yeah, I think so too. How long does it take
See, I think as long as like I'd actually like him to just ask some regular trivia at this point.
for the Earth to orbit?
Hold on. Let me see the whole question here.
You think he invented it? Yeah, I think so too. How long does it take for the Earth to orbit once around the sun?
A year? Right?
365 days.
1 year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know this. It's like to whisper.
Oh boy.
Is it? Bro, I know this. I literally forget. Can we have options?
Oh no.
There's no options.
This is a good question. This is like just the correct amount of difficulty where like this is actually a good one because I would expect most people to know this. But I'm not absolutely stunned if they don't. I was stunned that someone didn't know the capital of Canada. This one I expect a couple to get wrong, and I think it'd be like not too shocking.
How long does it take for the Earth to orbit the?
How long does it take for the Earth to make one orbit around the sun?
It doesn't. I'm so fucking. Yes, it does. Every planet
So the Earth doesn't orbit the sun. Final answer?
yeah.
she's doubling down on it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They don't know the Earth orbits the sun. This isn't good. This is not good for the future outlook.
What? That's not the final answer.
She's like begging her friend, begging her, like, no, please don't say that's the answer.
What political party is the President of Canada a part of? A. Conservative. B. Liberal. C. NDP. D. Green Party.
Wait, did he say president?
A. What political party is the President of Canada a part of?
Okay, that even stuck out to me. This is another trick question, by the way. Prime Minister of Canada, not president. So even I, was able to catch that one. So if these Canadian high school students, like, don't feel like president is a strange thing to say when it should be a prime minister, that would really surprise me.
A. Conservative. B. Liberal. C. NDP. D. Green Party.
Liberal?
Liberal?
Yeah, I think.
Liberal, okay.
Yeah, he didn't even notice that he said president of Canada.
I don't know. NDP.
Wait, that's even worse. That's in my book, that's even worse than not knowing Canada doesn't have a president, is not knowing like what political party they're a part of. That just means you're not aware of what's going on in your country and how it's being operated.
What political party is the President of Canada a part of?
It's liberal.
President of Canada, Liberal?
There's no president. The prime minister is liberal.
Okay. There is a twist to everything, and he usually has to say it like a couple times for them to notice, and they do eventually notice. But I am surprised. The tricks are working well on the kids here.
There's no
So confident as he says this.
there's no tricks. Okay, final question. Geography, okay? You guys good in geography?
No, not really.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay.
Americans are horrible at geography. Whatever this question is, I will say not only American high schoolers, but Americans like across the board are terrible at geography.
What country has coast touching both the Indian Ocean and the Frank Ocean?
I literally have no fucking I have no idea. I don't know.
The Frank Ocean? What is the Frank Ocean?
I'm gonna answer that. That's not like general.
No answer? There's no answer?
The Indian Ocean and the what?
The Frank Ocean?
That's the trick. That's the trick question, is to like see if they'll just roll with it, like that there's a Frank Ocean.
The Frank Ocean?
Yes.
I don't know.
No guess?
See, she's assuming she doesn't know. She's not confident enough to say there's no Frank Ocean. So that's kind of an interesting test in and of itself.
Oh, Japan?
U.S. No. Us. No, U.S.
U.S.
Oh, no.
U.S. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Africa? No, Africa's not a country. I don't know.
Oh no.
Take a guess.
Oh no, this is getting worse. This is getting bad. Oh, I didn't know this question was going to expose so many of them. They don't know that there is no Frank Ocean, and they're starting to just voluntarily say stuff that doesn't make sense. Like that Africa is a country.
Yes. Indian Ocean.
India?
India? Final answer?
Yeah.
What country has coasts touching both the Indian Ocean and the Frank Ocean?
Fuck, no clue.
Ah, see, that to me that's not good. Like they should know that there is no Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean? The more I say it, it's like, of course, there's no Frank Ocean. There's only a couple of oceans on the planet, and there's no Frank Ocean. The fact that they don't know that as high schoolers is a little concerning.
Give me.
I bet you this would trick American high schoolers, though. So I don't know. I don't know if that helps the situation.
Give me an answer.
Canada.
Canada? Okay.
Okay, they knew that was wrong. Otherwise, I was going to be like, don't be saying Canada. Like, you should know. Okay. All right.
Country?
Country.
I have no clue. Australia?
What
Oh, man. They really all don't know about the Frank Ocean.
country has coasts touching both the Indian Ocean and the Frank Ocean?
Indian Ocean, the Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's an artist. He's not an ocean. Get the hell out of here.
I didn't even know Frank Ocean is is he like a music artist or something? That makes this even worse. Like, that does sound a little familiar. Frank Ocean? Oh my god. Oh boy, that makes it worse. I just thought it was an absurd sounding name for an ocean already, but if it's a person, that makes it even worse.
Thank you.
That's funny.
All right, so I guess that proves it. Maybe high school, it doesn't really teach you everything you need to know. Maybe the education system needs to be changed because Yeah, the results weren't as expected.
No.
But this
Or were the results as expected? Sadly.
video was made just for fun. No, I wasn't trying to make fun of anyone. No way slandering anyone. All these students were caught off guard, and everyone consented to being in the video and being on camera. In the end, everyone had a good laugh about it, so it's all for jokes. If this made you laugh,
Yeah, I can't. Right, I was laughing about it, but hopefully in good humor, and I will happily admit, if I was caught being interviewed on some YouTube video when I was a high schooler, I would have answered. I would have looked like a fool for most of the answers. I'm positive, so I sympathize, and I'm happy that the high schoolers here participated in this because it was honestly very entertaining, and I've been there, and I sympathize. But the real question is, would I have done slightly better? Because back when I was in high school, back in the Middle Ages, no, back when I was in high school, we were just getting like flip phones. Some people were just starting to purchase the very first iPhone. And there was no app store, it was barely anything. No social medias to be distracted by, not too much, MySpace, little Facebook. And that's really changed these days. And I think it's starting to show up in what kind of knowledge is important to young people. Like a lot of these Canadian high schoolers didn't know a lot of world facts about geography and history and politics, which is concerning, even though this is kind of a funny video, it's concerning. And I guarantee you it is the exact same in America, probably worse. If I were to watch this video with American high schoolers, probably a lot worse, honestly. So, I don't know, this is just a fascinating subject, I thought. And I also thought it'd be kind of funny to watch this video of high school seniors in Canada kind of looking silly. So, I enjoyed it and kind of learned something as well. It's kind of anecdotal, but kind of learned something, so it's good. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and stuff in Canada I have never seen or learned about, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.